This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. From the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the big fella. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, it's a nice job by the
Welcome to the stream tonight, everybody.
Fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the left side. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Brown will throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Phillips. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Moulton. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Every offense offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Brings him to the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the running back. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Snagged out of the air. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Davidson. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Inside the 40. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They go to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
We got way too many people watching this game tonight. Go to bed. Go watch Seinfeld.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. So the problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him, and in turn you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Moore. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff to the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
On the ground. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal to go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. It back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes a grab deep. He found plenty of room, and he gets into the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. At the 20, he's got space. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Got a man, it's Davidson. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll take it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Brown will throw it. Got a man. It's Moulton. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Tiger. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back.
Can't be the only one that loves to hit six.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they hit stick fumble plays. Yeah, those change momentums real fast, bro.
They'll leave it with him. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Brown wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the run, it's Davidson. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Iowa. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The running back has it. Turning it on. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Quick completion on the out. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires toward the target. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half.
Almost. Thank you for tuning in. Going into the half, 28-21. My dog is not too happy about the score. Neither am I. But he was almost able to get a pick to end the half. But it's okay. Here we go. 2nd half.
The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too.
There he goes. Lowers those. Another broken tackle. Touchdown, Clemson. He got a step and just dusted the field. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To the ground with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Brown will throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Fouls through the defense. Now that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in and make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
The Hawkeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just
That
been a
had
shot field
more luck on it than a little bit. Bruh, get out of here, gang.
They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
To attempt to try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Red pass, it's complete. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Working that left side now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets the quarterback, and gets the sack.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll run it from the gun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this is a day he would want to forget. This is a day he wished didn't exist. It's been miserable. You've already thrown 2 interceptions. You just tried to throw your 3rd, but the defense didn't cooperate. But get those feet set before you try to throw the football.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up. Who makes the winning plays to take home that W? And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They got it on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Right down the gut of the field. At the 30. He's
Good win.
10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He goes out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Green 25.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Brown will throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Now the hype can die down.
They love to get into games
So
late.
everybody can just let me play the game.
Their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
See if I can get this bad boy to this 49-yard line.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right.
I know you lying. Okay, whatever, game. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever, cuz. Now you know this is cap right here. Don't give me the charity tutty. Come on, gang. What up, son?
Quarterback on same page gets the big touchdown.
We're fine.
And the extra point is good. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside
I was
kick.
like, fine. Since you're going to give me the charity tutty, let's see if you got one more in.
Coach accepts it, they will take the penalty.
That's trash. This game is trash, bro.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take
All right, man. That's it.
With yet another
Clemson.
unranked team taking
I think
down
did they improve to 2-0?
Does the portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help
Yeah,
recruiting.
man, this
It's
was
gonna help
rough.
their confidence moving forward. I know this,
Yeah,
David.
man,
Every team on
that's
the rest of their
this team,
schedule,
man.
they're now taking account.
You know, some days we come in here and we
start to build momentum, and then momentum
we
helps
ball
you find
out.
more guys in the portal.
Those other games where it's just like this, where we just can't get out.
Ranked win
the
today.
field.
Hey, who knows?
You know,
Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
defensively, we can't get them off the field. You know,
Pollock
running
and
their
Jesse
offense.
Palmer, I'm
And
Reese Davis, and you've
then the
been
big
watching
plays,
another
man. I mean,
presentation
if you
of
got
EA
speed like
Sports
the
college
Guz,
football.
I just knew it was just a matter of time before, you know, the wheels fell off, and then fumbling the ball don't help. It's all good, man. I mean, you know, 1-1 through block 1, and then let's go real quick. Let's go to the website. Check something real quick. So up next for the Hawkeyes. Up next for us after this L, the worst. So we get a bye week and then we get Rutgers. That's a trap. And then after that we run, and then we go into block 3. I don't know what I was smoking, if anything. But man, block 3 is gonna be it's just gonna be a hot mess because we got Indiana at home, and then we go on the road to Tennessee. I don't know why I let Vegas talk me into that mess, but I think he caught me in my feelings. But yeah, man, this is rough, man. So to all the podcasts, let me get in here in this chat real quick. Let me look at all these different shows they got where they be out there talking crazy. Brady this, Brady no. Brady nothing. Hold on, who is it? Where they at? So game day out live. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. I need y'all to stop talking about me. And then there's another one. I think Chewbacca's got a show. Nah, man. Don't say nothing about Bradysenior any further in any of these shows. And then you got 19 damn people that's watching my stream tonight, micromanaging my butt. Boy, dog. And folks up on there watching me. So, until next time, and as always, peace, love, and motherfucking hair grease. I'm out.